Cancer, Sun, Moon, rising, North Node, Venus, even, cross watchers. Let's see what are the timeless tarot and oracle messages for the zodiac sign of Cancer. Let's just start chilling the zodiac sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, rising, North Node, Venus, and those who choose to cross watch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. And any donations you send in response to this information, thank you, thank you, thank you. The thumbs up that you give, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to be pulling 4 cards for past energy, 1 card for present energy, and 4 predictive cards for what's unfolding in the past. We have the High Priestess of Earth. High Priestess of Earth. So this is about creating in the physical realm for you. Let's see what else in the past for Cancer. Cancer, complicated. Things have gotten complicated for you in the past. Some complications. And we have deceit. There was some deception. Deception in you or around you. Let's look at the most recent past. Strength. You're finding your strength to get through a difficult situation. Your present energy at this time. Risk. It's a risky situation. You're being called on to take a risk. What is this risk about? We'll find out more. In the nearest future, you have playful, playing, playfulness, okay. Moving forward from that into the future, fulfillment. So it's like if you take a risk, you're going to come into some happy energies. There will be fulfillment in it. Let's move further more with the next step. A message comes in. Okay. And in the furthest future, also an outcome energy. Furthest future outcome energy is the High Priestess of Air. Okay. So you start with the High Priestess of Earth, you go to the High Priestess of Air. The bottom of the deck is conclusion. With the ending is a new beginning. Chapter 1 and the end. It's said and done. Open and closed. It's finished. Something is concluding, has concluded, or is seeking conclusion. Let's clarify this. We'll use the Osho Zen Tarot. Let's just God calling in angels, ancestors, and guides for the viewers of this Cancer reading. Calling in angels, ancestors, and guides for the viewers of this Cancer reading. What are the messages for Cancer at this time? Okay. So clarifying High Priestess of Earth, please. Why is High Priestess of Earth here? High Priestess of Earth, clinging to the past. Yeah, see, what's affecting your finances is you've been holding on to the past. This is the seed of the whole thing. This is the beginning of it. That's the starting point of your reading. Okay, why is complicated here? In the past as well, due aloneness, feelings of abandonment, feeling alone, feeling isolated, keeping to yourself. Complicated is a wall, right? So things are more complicated with the aloneness, okay? You're feeling blocked. You've been feeling blocked. Okay, let's see. Why is deceit here? Still in the past. We have ordinariness. So I feel like you have somebody that was telling you about somewhere where you had been deceiving yourself, and I feel like you just didn't want to hear it. You went to take a walk instead type of energy. Let's see in your most recent past, why is strength here? I feel like this energy is gaining momentum of whatever you've been clinging on to in the past. Flowering, yes. It's growing, it's expanding. So what is growing and what is expanding is that clinging to the past energy. For some of you, you had a High Priestess of Earth in your life who showed you some things, and that energy has grown. Maybe you didn't see it then, but you're beginning to see it more now. Let's look at the risk. Why is risk here in the current energy? What is this risk? Healing. Oh, look at you. You're ready to heal that energy. You're ready to make the moves to heal it. And it's about getting the downloads you receive and then following through with the actions. So you could get downloads all day, but if you don't follow through with the physical actions in this 3D world, it's all going to stay in the air. It's going to stay up in the air. And that's funny because your high priestess of air is your final card. So this is like pivot point. If you don't want all your dreams and all your manifestations to stay up in the air, it's time to put these things into action and take that freaking risk. If you take the risk, the rest of this future could follow through for you. And of course, we're going to clarify all this further, but playful in your nearest future energy. Why is playful here in the nearest future energy? Somebody, cat. The cat is here playing with this. I hear a pendulum. And so I feel like somebody has a cat or likes cats, or you're a cat person. Intensity. Okay. So the energy is pushing you to go into your past and play in that energy for a while. You need to go into that past and play in that energy. That's what's coming up. That's where your healing comes. You know that you're going to have to go into this energy. Now, fulfillment comes out clarified by fighting, but you're blocking yourself. You're guarding yourself. You don't want to do this. And the thing is, you're fighting your own fulfillment moving forward. So, and I said, if you choose this, right? So I feel like with that, I've been channeling somebody who's choosing not to do this. So if you're choosing to do this, I feel like you're going to be, what they're saying is you're going to be fighting for your fulfillment, and you're going to put your warrior pants on and get your ass to battle. And the one you're fighting with is yourself. Like, you think you're fighting with somebody else? No, boo, you're fighting with you. Because you, look at you. This is how you're coming through in the past. You got a head full of jumble confusion instead of a head there, and it's affecting everything in your physical world. Okay, moving further into your future with a message. What is this message here for Cancer, please? Thank you. Exhaustion. Wow. Somebody's just tired and exhausted. Spirit keeps giving you the message, but you're like, nope, that's too complicated. I don't want to go there. And Spirit is telling you, for your healing, you're going to have to push through this. We know you're tired. We know you don't want to do it. But hey, Spirit is calling you forward. Do it. And they're going to give you another push to do it. And I know you're not going to like, I feel like you're not going to like it. Wow. So somebody is choosing the healing. And because you're choosing the healing now, you're going to be put into this place where you got to do battle with the deeper parts of yourself, with your past. Let's look at the outcome energy and clarify. The High Priestess of Air is traveling. Oh, are you going to leave it all up in the air and just run? Just try to move away from it? Well, the message for you in that case is no matter where you move, you'll still find yourself. So deal with yourself, because these energies are not going to change until you feel the emotion, which is energy in motion. The bottom of the deck is source. The source is here. Whatever is happening in your life, whatever is concluding, whatever is wrapping up, whatever is beginning, whatever you're being pulled to, source is at the root of it all. The reason you're going through this is because low source God is like, okay, we're not going to pretend like this isn't here no more. No more sweeping it under rug. No more trying to hide from it. It's real. It's there. Feel it, see it, do it. Okay, Cancer. Clarifying further, low source God, channeling for Cancer, using the Miracles Now Oracle cards. Clarifying further and channeling for the viewers of this Cancer reading, please. What are the messages? Thank you. All right. So, High Priestess of Earth and clinging to the past. Why are these here? High Priestesses of Earth and clinging to the past. Why are they here? I measure my success by how much fun I'm having. So, High Priestess of Earth, clinging to the past, affecting your feelings of success. Okay, and yes, measuring your success by the fun you're having, that's a good thing. But yet and still, you're still clinging to the past. In the past energy here, you've been clinging to the past, and that's been affecting your ability to have the success that you are seeking. So, clarifying complicated and aloneness. still in the past? Why is complicated and aloneness here? I show up for myself and the world. See, look, you were being called in the past to show up and deal with this complicated stuff on your own, and this was the best way you could do it, was in your own at that time. Did you do it? Well, it seems like maybe not, because deceit and ordinariness are here. Let's see what clarifying deceit and ordinariness. Let's see. It's like there's something you refuse to go into, and it needs to be gone into, because if you don't, deceit. Why is deceit and ordinariness here? Clarifying deceit and ordinariness of source. Thank you. To truly flourish is to release all the tension that holds me back from letting love pour through me. And there it is. You think you can get what you're getting by ignoring love. No, you can't. You're deceiving yourself if you think you can get anywhere. All that tension you've been carrying in your body, all them aches and pains and your bodily processes not functioning correctly, they're saying is all result of the tension, because you're not allowing love to flow through you. You've got to let that love flow through you in a tangible way in this real world, because this is about having an effect on your physical 3D experience. Okay. We have now, in the most recent past, strength and flowering. Something is starting to develop in you. Maybe you're starting to realize these things. Let's see. Clarify strength and flowering, please, for this Cancer energy. Strength and flowering, please, and thank you. Why are strength and flowering here in the most recent past for Cancer? Thank you. I make time to recharge my battery. The world needs my energetic light. So you are growing in your strength, and you are focusing in a lot of meditation and trying to just rebuild your own energy. In building your own energy, again, you're being brought to now. Now is risk time. It's healing time. Why is risk and healing here? Please clarify. Why do we have risk and healing here, please, and thank you. It stayed in the deck, and the fact that it stayed in the deck is something that maybe you don't want to see this. This is a difficult healing, I feel like, what you're doing. I am ready to receive love. Look at that. You don't want to see it, but you are ready to receive love. Maybe some of you are having a hard time feeling that you are worthy of love. Maybe your past has put you in this place because the way different ones were with you, where it's difficult for you to receive love. Which makes sense, because over here it talked about letting love flow through you, creating blockages and self-deception. In your most near future, playful and intensity is here. I feel like somebody's going to be focused upon you. Let's see. Why is this here, please? This one is saying, okay. In order to awaken to the world, in order to awaken the world to the light, I must not be afraid to shine. So this is you pushing past your fears. Again, the energy is pushing you. Source energy. I feel like this is source energy. Just the colors are saying source energy is pushing you to play in love. Play in this energy of love. Go out there and shine your light. You got to deal with others. Go on, you little pretty little cat. Okay. Fulfillment and fighting. Why is fulfillment and fighting here? Clarify fulfillment and fighting in the near future for Cancer energy. Why is fulfillment and fighting here? Those two look very contradictory, but let's see. Why are these here? Thank you. To travel further on my path of personal growth, I call on my spiritual running buddies for help. So okay, here you go. So fulfillment comes in. You know somebody who's fought through this energy. Fulfillment is there. Are you going to call on your spiritual running buddies to help you with this? Because they're there. They're ready to come and help you get this fulfillment. Okay? But understand that they're going to also still be developing qualities within you. Spirit is going to come and help. But the qualities have to be developed in you. And how do you know these qualities are developed? Because they produce fruit. They produce fruit. So if it's not producing fruit, it's not developing the qualities. But if it is producing fruit, it's producing the qualities. Okay. Message and exhaustion. Why is message and exhaustion here for this Cancer energy further into their future? What is this prediction all about of message and exhaustion? Thank you. I share my light with the world. Ah, look at you. I feel like you're going to be sharing some messages with people, talking to people, doing what you do, putting it out there, about some of the things that how you exhausted yourself before you finally got the message. I feel like that is going to help other people who have also been not wanting to deal with something that they've been holding on to for a long time, clinging to their past. Let's look at your outcome energy. The furthest future from you now, we have the High Priestess of Air and Traveling, and it flipped right over. Again, it's in the deck. Maybe it's something either you can't see or don't want to see. I allow people to witness their behavior so I can help them move beyond it. I feel like this is you using that High Priestess of Air energy to communicate to people on how they can make this journey through the past and play in those energies in order to move themselves forward and move through it so that they can be open to receive love as well. The bottom of the deck, when I move my body, I bust through all that blocks me from my true wealth and vitality. So again, I mentioned blockages back here with complicated. Something was very complicated. It got more complicated for you. And your aloneness, you were sitting there looking at it. And you wanted to show up for yourself in the world. This is what you really wanted to do, but you realize that you have to let love flow through you. And by letting it flow through you, you have to receive it in order to flow it. So you got to get up and move your body. This is the underlying message. You got to get up. You got to move. You got to, this aloneness, sedentary energy. If you don't choose a sedentary energy, if you don't choose to move, the sedentary energy will continue to block your healing and you will exhaust yourself. Is a warning message, It's like, hey, you've got to move through this. You cannot get to where you want to be if you don't move through this past energy. You've got to let go of this past energy. There's something from your past that you're blocking yourself from lying to yourself about, but it's getting stronger and you're going to have to take a risk and get in that energy and figure it out in order to get your fulfillment. Then important energies come through where you finally exhaust the past, right? If you choose it, and you will be a powerful communicator, able to move to what you want to do, and be of assistance, not only for yourself, but for others in this world. Cancer, these are the messages that I have for you at this time. Until next time, sending you the energies of love and peace and happiness. Later. It's definitely time to end something, though, and it's the past.